What's up guys, welcome to another tutorial. In this tutorial I will teach you how you can clone yourself. As you can see, this is not a lookalike or this is not my brother. We are actually the same person. Hard to believe, right? We are the same person. Well, it's not hard to do and I'm going to show you how to do it right now. Okay, so now guys I'll teach you how I did the cloning, and I think by now most of you must have figured out that I had to record two separate videos, and this effect is actually very easy. The hardest part is the recording. If you can do the recording, 80% of your job is complete. So let's get into Premiere Pro and I'll show you how I did this. Okay, so the most important thing according to me is first you make a small script, depending on what you are planning to do. I just made this small script because I wasn't sure exactly what I had to do, and you have to get the timing right while making the videos, so it becomes easier while editing. So make the script and record two separate videos, and then let's get into Premiere Pro. Like I said, this effect is quite easy to make. It shouldn't take you more than 10-15 minutes, and you can use it in many scenarios. Maybe you're standing in a field and then multiple versions of you are coming from behind, or you're running in the gym or working out and multiple versions of you are working out together. So yeah, you can do whatever you want. There are a lot of creative opportunities, but don't do it too much because it becomes very cheesy very fast. So now I've opened a new project in Premiere. Let's name it cloning tutorial. Pardon me, I have a very terrible computer. So I recorded two separate videos. Like I said, these are the two separate videos. I'll drag them into Premiere Pro. Let's close this shit. Okay, so these are the two separate videos. All you have to do is trim the in and out points. So yeah. Now this is the second video, and we will be overlaying this over the first video. No, brother. We have to trim the second video first. I'll trim it right at the point where I enter the scene. I think about here. How you can clone yourself. And now all you have to do is adjust the videos accordingly. Clone yourself. Okay, so now I'll show you two methods how to do this. The first one is the easy one. It is a quick way to do it, but it is kind of shabby, and I'll show you why. Okay, so this is the first method to do it. Click on the first video, search for the crop effect, crop, and drag it onto your second video. And all you have to do is crop from one side. So as you can see the problem already, part of my hand is getting cropped off. But this is the easy way, and this is the easy way, and you can notice a line between this, a weird line. So you can come over here to this and increase the edge feather. If you increase the edge feather, the line gets blurred out, as you can see. The reason I wouldn't recommend that you do it using the crop tool is because you might actually end up chopping off the body part of your clone, and it will look weird, it will look cheap. So I don't recommend using that. And one more thing to keep in mind is that when you're trying to recreate this effect, make sure that you are spaced out pretty well. Like I did it in this room and I was very close to my clone, so that is not ideal. Try to make it in such a way that there is no way that your bodies are interlapping or coming in front of each other, because that will cause many issues. So try to stay a bit further away from your clone so you can process the videos easily. I'll show you the better way to do this. Okay, so the better way to do it is by making a mask on on one of your videos. So I'll select one video. I'll go to the opacity tab, click on the mask. I'll zoom out a bit. And I'll create a mask. And just by creating a mask, you can see my computer is lagging because I'm recording the screen and editing at the same time. But creating the mask gives you much more flexibility while editing the video. See, as you can see over here. But once more, you can see that there is this white line between us, and this makes the video look very weird. So what you can do is you can go to mask feather on the left here and increase it a lot. And as you can see, the image will improve by a lot. And the last and final step is to add to color grade this video. So we will do it by adding an adjustment layer, or alternatively you can just nest the whole thing and it will become as one. Nest it. You can directly add color grading to this sequence, or you can add it. This is the better way to do it. You add an adjustment layer. So go here, new adjustment layer, blah blah blah. Drag it over here, and now we will add color grading to this adjustment layer, and everything below it will be affected, and it will make the video look better, because as you can see, this part is darker on the left and the right part looks a bit brighter. So if you color grade this, it will look good. Group effects, lumetri color. Make sure you drag it and drop it on the adjustment layer, and now it's all up to you. You can do whatever you want. You can add an LUT, or I prefer going to. You can adjust contrast, highlights, whatever. So yeah, play with this until you get something dope. This one looks a bit dark, but looks better than the original at least. What I normally do is I go to creative and I use one of my custom LUTs, and it fixes the difference between the two frames. So yeah, this part is completely up to you. You can do so many things. There are multiple options to color correct. That is up to you, but I've shown you the basics of merging both the videos. So yeah, I hope this tutorial helped you. Color correcting will take some time, and my computer is getting overheated. It's hot out here and it's throttling, but I showed you how the techniques work. So it is not very hard, it is pretty easy. Just a few tips I'll give you. Wherever you're recording, make sure the lighting doesn't change, it remains the same. The setting remains the same and nothing in the background is changing, otherwise it will ruin the effect. Like suppose if you're planning to do this effect outside, make sure the clouds aren't moving too fast, or there's no moving traffic behind you, otherwise the effect won't work properly. And avoid using the crop technique, because the crop technique doesn't give any flexibility. Once you draw a mask, you can adjust keyframes, and you can adjust the mask according to the timeline of your sequence. So yeah, that was how to clone yourself. If you learned anything, like the video and drop a comment. It will help me a lot. And don't forget to subscribe. I know people are very reluctant to subscribe to smaller channels, but if you want me to keep on making tutorials like this, please subscribe to my channel. And if anything you want to learn in anything specific you want to know in video editing, you can just DM me and I will try to make a video about it, or anything related to audio processing. I have much more knowledge about that. So if you want to know anything, just let me know. So yeah, that was it. If this video helped, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to like, comment and share. Bye bye.